Ayo, ayo, audio check, baby. What's up, Mike? What's up, Ange? I will show you the way. I will show you the way. Don't worry about that. All right. Oh, of course, the camera's not even on. Yeah, there we go. Damn. So legit, I bought this plugin for USB to HDMI, and I was waiting for it to come in from Amazon. And I was like, oh man, and I got it. I wired everything out. I got it in, and I'm like, yeah, everything works. And I forgot I turned off my camera because the power that comes in isn't enough. Like it does it's not as much as what it takes out whenever it's on. So I'm like, all right, let me conserve battery and whatnot. But I forgot to turn it back on. Yeah, so hopefully this actually, I really like this setup because you can actually, it doesn't look like kind of some shaky webcam or whatever. It's actually on my mirrorless Sony a7 III. I use it for all my videos, photography and stuff like that. Hey, I told you I was gonna do it. I told you I was gonna stream. I was like, okay, I guess I will. I'm not out here playing games and what. Well, every once in a while I'll do a Gundam SD Battle Alliance, which is kind of a fun little hack and slash game. But for the most part, I'll do this. I'll sometimes have friends on and we'll talk some nerd shit. But FYI, my stream is 18 and up, so I'll say the occasional shit, damn, fuck, whatever. We all adults here. But yeah, it's plastic robots and stuff like that. But glad you're here. So I don't know if I know some of y'all. Ooh, it said a bad word. Oh my god. So my local Gunpla group, we're doing this thing called Season of the Witch. I should have put the poster up on here like a special person. I did not. The special person I am because I forget things. You know what? I'll put it up real quick. Hey, Alan, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it, my boy. Y'all great. Let's see if I can find this picture real quick because I want it to be legit. I want to be like, hey, this is what we're doing in my local group. Okay, where it be? There we go. Build. All right, so let's see, does it show? Does it show? Yeah, there it is. So we're doing this thing. This called Gunpla Season of the Witch. So basically, any Witch from Mercury model kit is fair game. So you build it, you can snap build it, you can paint it, you can do whatever you want with it. It's just kind of like that's the idea, to get folks kind of out of their comfort zone. You know, even if it's building or you know, just stretch their get the sea legs, you know, and do some cool stuff. Hey, Ange, I promise you, this is actually really. I like the setup that I got going on is actually pretty simple. The only thing that's obviously a little more out there when it comes to pricing is my main camera. But again, I use it for when I film the occasional wedding, when I do some race car stuff with my friends, and photography. I also do model photography too. So like, it's what's up? Ooh. Tall Jawa. What's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Let me go ahead. Thank you for the follow. Hell yeah. This is great. I'm loving how this is working. This is working out real nice. Let me go ahead and turn that off. All right. So, by the way, I actually it's kind of pretty cool because I've been using OBS for a long time, and then I just happened to notice that Twitch has its own software called Twitch Studio. And I was like, oh, let me give it a shot, because I had always run into issues of trying to embed chat, trying to embed all this other stuff. And Twitch Studio is just like super, super smooth. I mean, everything you see here on the screen is literally dragged and dropped and, you know, placed, and everything, the alerts, all that stuff is just like embedded and, you know, done, made it easy. I did make my overlays and stuff. My logo, a friend of mine made gun spam on Instagram. He made that stuff for me. And really quick, before I get going, if you are in the market for model kits and you know just want to check out, just kind of browse, check out my homeboys at Leaping Panda, right there, Leaping Panda Hobbies. Use code GunplaStop for 10% off your purchase. They are constantly running sales. Usually watch out for a sale announcement around Thursday or Friday. They typically do some pretty cool stuff. So like the last few month and a half, I want to say almost 2 months, they've been doing a sale on their exclusive deals stuff, and also on some of their clearance items. And every once in a while they'll have some ding and dents, some damaged box sales, which the kit is great. It's just the box is a little gnarled up. But like last weekend, he did I want to say it was 35% off some exclusive deals kits, some overstock he had. And then he did, like, I want to say 55% off some of the clearance stuff. And I was able to get about 2 kits, a 172nd full I think it's full mechanics scale Kembuzan, which should be here tomorrow, and another high grade kit for out the door like $55. Now, because of the discount code, I bought all that for the price that I would have paid for the Kembuzan, you know, as it was. So I'm like, that's a great deal. He's always running some good stuff, so definitely check him out. And again, 10% off. If something's on sale and you just want, you know, use the code GunplaStop for 10%. So that being said, what I'm going to be working on is I'm actually going to be snipping and prepping my kit that I'm going to be doing for the Season of the Witch, which is the high grade Darabald. Now, if you've been watching Witch from Mercury, my boy Bob, well, freaking, you know, he had a bad rap first couple episodes, but he's on the come up now, and it's been great watching it. So this is one of my favorite suits in the series. We're gonna do a little bit of kind of mess around with some colors and some contrast whenever it's finally ready. I got a few colors here. I got a few colors, but I'm gonna do some metal reds. I have a metal wine red that I really want to use. So we're gonna do just kind of like royal this up a little bit, make it look real nice. But first, we gotta prep it. And I also have a metallic paint here that I'm really proud of. It's called Chameleon Green from Splash Paint. Beautiful. I use it on my unicorn build that I have up in the over there in my display. Uh, it has this pearlescent to it. It's just sick. So let's go ahead and do these. Alrighty. So get something here because this camera's gonna just keep. That should be fine. All right. Let's go ahead and get this box open. Hopefully everybody's day is going good. I know it's just Tuesday, but holiday weekend coming up. So hopefully, good times coming. I know everybody's like, oh my god, yay, the summer's here, but it's been hot as hell, man. I want the fall back. Summer's BS. Alright, got the manual here. Yeah. You on holiday announcements? I need you to go back to work, Ange. So, if the crinkling is a little too much, let me know. I can go ahead and mute real quick. I know some folks like hearing that because for the ASMR or whatever. Folks out here with the ASMR issues and whatnot. Well, for you to go back to work, nah. I'll say though, I'm like right now I'm going through a training, and not that it's not a particularly hard training. It's just a writing and briefing course, and it's great and everything. I'm actually enjoying it. The thing is that I just have this. I don't know why, but the classroom environment has always been something where I'm just like, ugh, I don't like it. I don't enjoy being in it. For some reason, I just kind of, just. Ugh. So, here we are, right? Let's see. Sorry, just checking here. Or one more. Ow. Oh, myself. So one really dope thing that I like about this kit, and I've already built this before actually. This one's just because I want to kind of flex, not flex, but I want to be able to kind of see if I can expand my horizons with paint. So typically, I have been able to do these in one. Like if I was gonna snap build this and just build it as it is, yeah, I'll do it in one sitting. But this one, since I'm gonna prep it for a custom paint job, it's not you're not gonna see the finished result in this stream. You'll probably the next stream that I do, which might be probably next week or maybe even on Thursday. I'll end up kind of doing more work. This one's gonna be a slow grind, but the next few I'll definitely do an actual just snap build. That way you can kind of see things take shape. But one thing that I really like about this one is it has purple beam savers, purple effect parts, and Not many have them. Actually, I think this is one of the few, or if not the only one that I've seen with purple. That was sick as hell. But, all right, let's put that over there. Put that over there. Okay. Alrighty. Let's get the snippet. So like most builders, they'll do this thing called the 2-snip method, which is, and I'm sorry, and I want to apologize in advance if I end up starting talking to Bob Ross over here, like yes. But it's just kind of just tips and tricks for newer builders. Basically, you do 2 cuts. You cut it off the sprue, and then after that, you cut it really close to the part. That way, you don't run the risk of scarring the plastic, but that doesn't really, you don't really have to worry about it on a painted build. What's up, 16? How you doing, man? Mike, you know, in between, man, you know, you took your sweet time with that thing, but granted, I know there was a lot of stuff going on with you, so like maybe, you know, that stuff probably didn't help your timeline, but, and you know, stuff, builds like that, man, like that was a full-on custom. You know me, man, I enjoy the snap build like anybody else, but I figured that this would be a nice build to start a stream with, since I haven't streamed in a while, actually. Dude, your sniper ended up really nice. I really liked it. That's something else that I gotta start doing on these is put up kind of like a rotating photo book of you know, either kits that I admire from other builders or friends builds and stuff like that. That way people can kind of see what you know what's out there, what you got. No, 16. This is the Darabald from Wish Mercury. Gonna do a custom paint and everything on this, just to kind of do something fun for a local group, local build that's going on. I call it Season of the Witch. Building myself and a few other local builders started. Basically, kind of getting some of the more up and coming builders, you know, out of their comfort zone, or maybe just to get them to build something, you know, in a group, just to kind of enjoy and have fun. Give me a second here, let me piece these. Okay, 7 and 8. Make sure I keep these together. These actually go on the arms. Oh no, I'm referring to Mike's build. So Mike built a Gym Sniper 2 and he kit bashed it with a Gundam Mark 2, because for a build that his local group was doing called Sniper Season that ended sometime in March, and it was just kind of a pretty intense build that he was doing, and he finally finished it not too long ago. her. Sorry for the quick pause of music real quick. Let's see. There we go. Careful here not to overtly snip. Hi Sense, thank you for the follow. Yeah. Checking in, baby. Oh, damn it. There we go. Alrighty. Can I put these? Also, it's kind of like you're doing like this, like gauging your the amount of strength you're gonna put into like snipping something out. Every once in a while, if you snip a little too hard or whatnot, this thing will just like fly off. So you know, it's kind of you're trying to juggle with like, whoa, you know, do I snip it or just slowly or hard, whatever. Do it hard, do it slow, whatever. Like that. See, it fell. Dang it. All right. One thing other builders also do is they'll wash their parts in like kind of like a just soap and water to get some of the. There's this film that you used to have on these models that would to pull them off the mold. Now it hasn't been I don't think it's been as much of an issue here lately, so I might just skip that step. But I don't know, I might just do the whole thing. You know, who knows? Sometimes it's nice to just kind of go all out and be all bougie. Yeah, I haven't bought a sonic cleaner yet. It's just kind of, I don't know, it just hasn't been on my list to do, and it hasn't really been much of a priority to get. Okay, let me put these aside to start snipping some of this stuff. This. Yeah, and that's kind of what I figured, right? Because I don't really know. I honestly don't know if there's a huge difference when it comes to using a sonic cleaner or not. I know a few folks do. But I honestly don't know, right? So kind of on non Gundam related news, non Gundam or Gunpla related news. I started rewatching My Hero Academia because I just kind of I fell off it whenever season 4 was up. I mean, season 4 dubbed, so to give you kind of a frame of reference. And I started watching it again, and I'm like, man, I now I remember why I like this show so much. It's just fun. And just gonna give you guys a rundown. So like some of the tools that I use, I've kind of switched around here and there. I used to just basically use my razor, glass file, and gun primer balancers and all that stuff. Now I still use gun primer stuff because I just I'll simp over their tools. It's such good stuff and great quality, and you find it at pretty good prices here and there. Recently just got the sand loop flex sticks. Now unfortunately it was when Majin Hobby was going out of business, so it sucks to see a store going, but they did an excellent sale. See, Mac Orius, is it Mac Orius hours? Wow, dude, I'm terrible. Thank you for the follow though. Hell yeah. Just caught me here some sanding, some perk. Yeah. And I'll shill some friggin' some gun primer stuff because this stuff is just nice. When I mean nice, I mean it's just good quality parts. Let's put that there. Good quality tools, I mean. Alright, we can snap these since there's no parts inside. Alright. Let's do the same thing for these guys. Well, let me double check first before I do something stupid. Okay, I can put those together. Eternal Gray, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate that. Turned out to be a pretty good evening. Say afternoon. Rawr, dude. Show me what them hands do. I don't quite have that have the Nixie Dommy voice, but you know, I can try. Show me what them hands do. And if you real quick, my socials are below, so you can follow my YouTube page, my Instagram, my Facebook page. Now the Instagram is by far the most active page. Uh, just if you want to see kind of a more up to date stuff, or just kind of as my build progresses when I'm not on stream. I also share, funny, stupid, funny story stuff. So it's always fun. My cats often, do some antics or whatever, and I'll post. I'd say it's popular. I call them. My stories is called "What Louis Says, Della Says." Louis is typically pretty blunt. Della's a little more positive and upbeat. House of the Flying Nose. Oh, wow. Yes. Hey, I'm drafted. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Thank you for stopping by, man. Appreciate that. We're just here vibing. There's some chill music. I'm actually going to see if I can get a little more upbeat, because if this music keeps going, homeboys won't fall asleep. Let's see if this works. Hopefully this music's a little more lively. Because earlier I was like, man, it's going to be rough if I keep playing this going. Typically, I organize when I paint. When I do full painted kits, I typically organize them in a little, kind of like a small little tackle box, like I have right here. Basically, just kind of getting, like I organize them in a way where it's like, okay, these parts are going to be this color, these parts are going to be this color, etc., etc. That way, I have an idea of what the end result could look like. Now, I'm not, so like, I know a lot of builders that'll put the kit together and then take it apart, paint it, and then, go from there. I don't build like that, mainly because I'm so afraid of messing something up on disassembly that I just rather do it like this and just kind of go with it. Like butter. I'm saying, like, this has been a long journey in organization, and it's funny because, like, if older me could talk to younger me and then be like, oh wow, look how organized you are now, it's like, bro, this was a recent development. This was not like, oh hey, I'm an adult, I'm organized now. And it's still a work in progress too, because like there's stuff that I'm like, oh man, I wish I could organize this better. second. Very cool. Oh yeah, this music a lot more lively. Shit. Yeah, I got in. Actually, you know what? Let me show this stuff off because I'm really, really excited for this. Let's see here. So, kind of a little off track here, but I'm just really happy with this stuff. So, I got this from Heavy Weapon Systems. They basically, this guy, what he does is he does 3D resin parts for different scale builds. If the music is too loud, by the way, I don't know how much louder it is, but lower it just a little bit. This is a little more lively. So like, just kind of give you an example, like he'll make like full on freaking swords and whatnot for your kids. Full on, battle rifles. Let's see. This is some newer stuff that he's made recently, and it comes really, really nicely packaged too. Like, this is a really nice little, setup he's got going on, and I know that he's working on some cool stuff that I'm really, really excited for. And let me see if it can be smarter than the box. There we go. So this guy runs all this stuff from an Etsy store. He's actually based out of Canada, but shipping really isn't too big a deal. Actually, it really isn't bad at all. And he offers it in a gray resin and an orange resin. Personally, I think the orange looks a lot better. I don't know why. So like, this is a real nice print, right? So it comes with the same, like, these are 3mm holes. Basically, it's kind of your typical, your standard, like peg size hole for anything Gunpla related. Basically anything Bandai will be in that size. But this is kind of what it looks like. Actually, no, this is what it looks like, all closed up and everything, and put together. Nice little thruster backpack that you can put on any high grade. And I have two other backpacks that he built, that he printed for me, that have cannons and radars, radomes. It's just really, really nice stuff. Like I said, I'm really excited for some of the stuff he's got brewing, and I'm super eager to try them out and see if, because I have a series of custom builds that I've been planning. And to kind of show you the capacity of nerd that I am, I'm actually writing a short story to give them some background. And he mentioned that he was working on some parts, and I'm like, oh man, I need those for these kits. So that'll be something that hopefully will happen here sooner rather than later, and just ride the hype train, baby. Yeah, I just figured I'd share that with you guys because it was really nice stuff. Really nice stuff. Okay. And it's very, very user friendly for either new builders or New, seasoned, experienced, novice, enter, whatever, because it's all it's a plug and play thing, like it uses the same peg sizes that size a kid would use. Excuse me. It still kind of retains that near quality for that grade, so I highly recommend it. If you're basically, and also if you're just getting started on painting stuff and whatnot, that's also a great little thing to jump into. You know, minor sanding for, obviously it's resin, so if you're sanding or anything like that, make sure you have the proper protection. But just minor sanding to kind of get it, smooth it out. Um, nice little primer, and give it some color. You're good to go. Hey, take it easy. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Yes. Yes, sir. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, this is kind of for check the Discord channel for build events. Hopefully, more folks actually do it. But it's for our witch build. Do a nice little dare build. Get to play around with some of my metal colors that I've been meaning to use for a while. Oh shoot! There we go. Yeah, dude, you told me at the build champ, you said you bought like 4 of them from Twain. Oh damn, you bought 2. Are they all gonna be? You said you were gonna do some diorama builds with it, or were they just gonna be just attack pose or pose builds, so to speak? Yeah, I wonder if they're gonna do either a Peebs weapons pack, or if they're just gonna do like a complete kit just with 2 new runners. Actually, I'm gonna make that one darker. It wouldn't be that much. I mean, it's literally the same kit, just a different mold for the binders, and that's it. Oh wait, well, and the weapons, but it'd be like an extra runner basically. Well, two extra runners probably. Oh yeah, the four black hole, yeah. That Farak, I think that's gonna be pretty sweet because that weapon set was pretty gnarly. I mean, just the pose that it did with. Oh man, that whole Rumble Ring episode was sick. Oh yeah, that was pretty freaking sweet. I have like I'd be willing to bet money that the unreleased is something to do with Ariel in some way, shape, or form. Kind of like how, or the actual Quiet Zero, if I had to guess, or maybe like like it's not. I don't think it's an Ariel permit score 6 because that I've been permit score 8 because that would be I mean, we'd see that on Peeves. And it's not. It wouldn't be an unreleased for HLJ. That's kind of that's just my guess. I forgot what the name of the. There's a grunt suit that was on those Earth episodes. I think it was sick. once I finish cutting these parts. Oh shit. Oh yeah, Donald Fold. Yeah, that I liked how just kind of very grunty, very much a grunt, and I'm for it. I really dig grunt suits, and just they're just great little canvases. Mm. Probably either tonight or tomorrow. I'll just keep up to date with my Instagram, because I'll be posting the color palette that I'll be using with this guy, and I'm not waiting on any parts for it, so it'll be pretty straightforward. Paint, some masking here and there. I am gonna mess around with some contrasts using different color primers. I tested it out with a few builds ago with the unicorn, and really liked the way it looked. So definitely kind of gonna do the same thing here. Look at all these knobs. And by the way, don't let fool you. This plastic is buttery smooth. Definitely a good. All these Witch from Mercury kits are great kits for anybody that wants to kind of start off, start building, or start from kind of a point, like a 0 point. You know what I mean? Like there really isn't. They're not intimidating. There's no huge learning curve. Uh, the joints are all C clamps, so it's exceedingly simple. And the part separation is really nice. I mean, the color separation and part separation is really nice. Definitely one of the better high grade lines out there. The only thing that really, in my opinion, the only thing that could really beat this line is the Origin line. And those, damn. But let's see. Forgot to cut something. All right. So, real quick, I really appreciate everybody coming in and hanging out with me. I'm gonna try and do these a little more often, maybe twice a week. I have an idea that I'm kind of floating around when it comes, and it'll be on Twitch. So just stay tuned for that. Trying to see. I think that's but that's kind of basically what we got for today. I really appreciate you guys hanging out, and thank you for all the follows. It's been just humbling, and hopefully we get some more exciting stuff. I know that this stream was kind of just I was just trying to snap, and just trying to get some of these parts out so I can start painting. And when I do the decals, basically whenever it gets closer to completion, I'll do another stream today, so you guys can just kind of see start to finish. And I do have one already built on the shelf, so we'll be able to compare, and that way you can see what it looks like, snap built out the box versus something more customized. I'm trying to see if I guess oh wow, I got dang, there's a lot of cool little toys here that I'm just noticing on my screen. But no, guys, I really appreciate you guys showing up. And as always, my socials are down there for Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. So definitely check those out. I have a lot of other builds on there, and I have a lot of other progress pictures and other stuff that I'm working on. So yeah, just give those a look. And thanks for stopping by. Y'all stay safe. And like I said, stay tuned for more stuff. Take it easy.